What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Just Roll With It. I'm Grizzly, and I'm the DM. And today we're going to have a wonderful episode with my friends and the boys, the men, the guys, the gal pals, the dudes. Starting with...
My name is Bisley, and I play Chip on the show.
How did you make your voice?
How did I
like that?
introduce my
Whatever do
character?
you
I don't know.
mean?
I paid attention for my cue and I did it.
Is there
Dude,
no
my
Connie?
bad.
Is there something that I'm missing
I
here?
got the magic.
I
Ready?
think I'm missing. Let me try.
Whoop-a!
No, cut it out.
Other hand. I use the other hand.
Okay. Hey!
I gotta use both hands again.
Hey, no, guys, he is a fucking hero for doing that shit raw, okay? You're cowards for going up there and needing that assistance. Condi, keep going. You have beautiful fucking voice. Never let anyone tell you
My name
otherwise.
is Condifiction. I play Jay.
Yes!
Thank
I
you.
didn't even need to give you the magic. Yo, Charlie, do you need the magic?
Yeah, can I?
You need a little
No.
magic
I'm. Hang on. I got this. No magic.
Oh my God. Where's he going?
He's
Where'd he
hiding.
go?
He's hiding.
He's gone beneath his desk.
I don't know what this is gonna do.
Please stop. This is a nightmare.
That's not what I expected to come out of my mouth.
So who are you, though, for real?
I'm Charlie Slimesicle, and I play Goobleck.
Oh, that makes me sad. Where we last left off, the three of you, Chip, Jay, and Goobleck,
It's just not the same, man.
It's not the same.
captains of the Riptide Pirates +1, found your way into the domain or dimension who's said to be controlled and harboring both the Doctor, maybe Pretzel, and perhaps a way to find Gillian. As soon as you guys crossed the mirror portal from Cassis Carnival after dealing with Bellstrom and your feelings of losing Gillian to some magical cards and the whatnot, you crossed this mirror into this domain and you were surrounded by a void of blackness and some kind of starry space-like vibe. And in front of you were two large white wooden doors that seem to belong to what we would consider a giant suburban home. And as you walked in, you found yourselves in some sort of like kitchen with a family, a man, a woman, and a small child daughter, small daughter.
Oh,
You
is
looked
there a daughter?
over. Yeah, she's sitting at the table kicking her feet with some sort of, I'll get to it. And once you walk into this kitchen, the door shut behind you. You get the sense that they cannot be opened as you hear sort of a click. And the father looks at you and says, "Welcome home, champs. Joining us for dinner?" And so the journey continues. As now standing, you all, what is it? Goobleck, Chip, Jay, Felipe, all four of you see in front of you a dining table big enough to fit, 10 to 12 people, and it's sitting in the middle of this square chamber that looks like somewhat of a large kitchen, and there are four or however many seats you guys need to all sit down in front of you, just kind of waiting for you.
Well, guys, this is suburbly fucked.
You said it. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't this.
Oh, Jay, how was school? You working hard or hardly working? Chip, you brought the family dog home. Hey there, little Goobleck. And he stands up and he starts patting on Goobleck.
Chip like leans over and just out of the corner of his mouth, Jay,
Yeah,
I don't think Gillian's here.
Why don't you come and set the table and help us get ready for dinner?
I don't think so either. Yeah, I'm just gonna go upstairs and
And then wash up. We're gonna go wash
Yeah,
up for
wash
dinner.
up.
And
say
we need to
for
bring the
dinner.
dog because he's dirty.
we're going, dog. We're go.
Upstairs, Goobleck. Come on, champ.
Okay, dog.
Now, children plus dog, you know that we have family responsibilities. We all chip in and help with dinner. If we're all gonna
Yeah,
eat
of
together,
course.
Yeah.
Pop,
Set
we
the
just
table,
have
then
to-
went and cleaned up, right? Like,
We We just gotta be clean, you know. We don't want to get the
it was
table
a long
dirty.
day at school,
This-
you know.
I'd
This
like to
man,
like inside check. By the way,
Why?
what are you inside? What are you trying to insight
This
for?
all
what the
seems
fuck?
good.
Why?
This all
Why
seems
any
good
of
to
this?
me. I don't
I'd
know.
like to inside check the entire situation.
Goobleck and Jay, what are you up to?
I have an authority problem, so I'm gonna listen to Dad.
I'm eating dog food.
I got a 3.
A 3. Here's what I'll say. It's just a square chamber. The door behind you, once you hear that lock, that click, you look behind you, it's gone. It's just a wall. And there's only one other door in here. And on that door, there are 3 locks that hold it shut. And above that door is a timer that is ticking down
Oh no, we're in an escape room.
from 30 minutes.
Okay, need to escape.
There's no other way out. That's what you get from your insight. You don't know why this is happening, what they're doing, but you do notice the only exit.
Would I have noticed that?
Jay would, you would notice that. Like, especially you with your passive perception, you would notice not
Oh
only
shit! Goobleck's got 17 passive perception. Holy
Then
shit!
Goobleck
Holy
and Jay,
Christ.
both of you notice what Chip notices, which is the only door with 3 locks and the ticking down timer, which is now at 29:33. You also see the 4 chairs that are waiting for you guys to sit, and the very perfect Kinthal-like man of a father with his very perfect Barbie-like wife and their perfect daughter.
Is he like a real person?
You'd have to roll some kind of insight.
Yeah, can I roll something like insight or
At first glance, it seems like a real person, yeah.
Oh, I was so close to the natural 20. That's a 9.
Bro, have you
I
seen the
want to
photos of
hold your
Ryan
hand.
Gosling playing Ken? Because that's what I'm picturing right now.
That is pretty much what you're looking at, Ryan Gosling.
I'm gonna
playing
send
Oh
it
Ken.
in
my
chat.
god.
That's awesome.
With that roll, you don't see anything that makes him not a real person.
Okay.
So, seems to be.
And it's just this one room, right? Like there's nothing else except for this.
There's just one box of a room. He's kind of still sitting like an NPC, standing over the chair, holding on it, just like beckoning over to sit down and on the chairs. And you do see there is like a paper in front of each chair.
Chip, I think we just have to play along for now.
What? I don't want to sit at this table.
What the heck, man? Oh my god. What are you cooking over there?
Oh, okay, dogs at the table today. I'm gonna go up on the chair. I'm gonna. Does the paper say anything?
You go and sit up on the chair. The other,
Yeah, I think I can
you guys
read.
follow along. You can you? You can read.
I
It
can
just
read.
says-
I can read.
on the cover paper, it's just big bold letters that says the word script. It's a pamphlet.
Oh no! But Goobleck like improv. Goobleck lifts up a little tentacle and slowly turns to the first page.
The first, okay, so you do that.
Goobleck.
And the other two, just another thing. Are you guys sitting down yet or no?
I'm about to.
Gotta keep track of
hesitantly
where everyone is.
will sit down. Yes.
Felipe's already sitting. That smells good. And
Hey, Goobleck,
Okay, in my natural odor.
do you remember the first rule of improv?
Yes. And
wait, are you edible?
doing improv can't say no.
Anyways,
and I put my tentacle in his mouth.
Oh, gummy.
So that there's a paper. Like, do
Kinda
we each
sour.
get one of these?
Yeah, we each
script?
have a script
Yeah,
in front of
yeah,
you.
you do.
I'd
You
like
should.
to open it and read my lines.
All right, so both Goobleck and Chip open their script.
Yeah.
I open mine as well. Yeah.
You do as well. Felipe, I guess he does. He doesn't. And all 3 of you see one single line, and it's the same one. And it says, Mom, comma, give me some, and there's a blank.
Mama, give me some sugar.
I hate that.
Not now, dearie. I have to finish dinner. You know, if somebody would just come over here and help me out and get this finished, we could get dinner started a lot
Mom,
faster.
give me some alcohol.
Son, you know you're underage for alcohol.
Mom, can I just have some toast? Yum.
You're going off script.
Oh, honey, bless your heart. Now, how was school today? The father says.
I flip the page. I flip the page.
They're all blank.
They're all
They're all
blank.
just blank pages, yep. There's only one line. It's on that one page.
I don't know. What is school?
I don't know.
School was great. I aced my test.
The little daughter, like perfect daughter, like whatever image of a perfect little toddler daughter is sitting at the edge of the table, writing on some kind of paper, and like seems very focused and looks up and then smiles real big and then says,
Oh no.
I heard that Chip has a girlfriend.
No.
You have a girlfriend? You didn't tell your old man, son?
No, I don't. I don't have a girlfriend.
Girlfriend? No way. That would never happen.
As Jay says this, Chip just kind of looks over, like
I don't know. Like, prove me wrong, man.
angry eyebrows.
Damn.
Get some game.
Well,
yeah, no,
what's
I
she
just
like, son? Tell me about her.
didn't want to. She's really cool.
Oh, that's
yeah,
nice.
she's
That's nice.
awesome. She has
Cool like you, huh?
hair and
Cool to go to
eyes,
school, isn't it?
teeth too. She goes to a different school.
No, she have no
It's like
teeth. She have no teeth.
She has no teeth. The dog talks now. Isn't
Oh
that
yes,
incredible?
she has no teeth,
Bark, bark,
and
Uncle.
it's okay
Mommy.
because it feels better.
Ah! Ah! Oh! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ!
She's also 85.
What the fuck? Chase,
Your father, Chip, looks at you and says, "A cougar chaser. That's my boy." Goes for a high five. We're getting demonetized.
He
Damn.
slaps my hand, and I just hold it up in
Okay.
fear.
Whenever
I
whenever
lean
he's
over to Chip. I'm disgusted by you.
I don't know what to say.
Chip,
See anything in here but a girlfriend?
like a
Flipping
real
the pages
woman.
of the script.
roll another perception, Chip.
Okay. To 15.
So 15, you notice whenever he high fives your hand that his skin feels synthetic. Like it doesn't feel like real skin.
Okay, gang. Well, I think I'm just gonna head up to my room. I'm feeling real tired.
Again,
And-
there's no other doors.
And Matilda really likes to call, and we want to call before the early bird special. So I'm just gonna go ring her up.
Your mother,
like to
Chip,
go-
says before you go, "Well, dear, there's no going upstairs until you help me with this dinner. We got to get it done faster. Somebody please help me with dinner. I mean, as eventually one of you will pull your weight around here."
I'm getting a lot of strong hints right now, Chip, that we have to help with dinner.
Okay.
Gilbluck, do you know how to cook?
Really? Okay, we're gonna help.
It's
Come
okay.
on,
I
Goobleck.
make Goobleck special, and I slop out of the chair, and like fucking prototype, just roll over to her, and stretch out above the counter. What is?
Look at that, honey. The dog knows how to cook now.
Bjork. What is she
Well, I'll be
making?
damned. Son, sit down and keep telling me about Matilda. And he starts like wiggling
I'll
his
set the
eyebrows at
table
you.
in the meantime while
That'd
you
be
go
great,
on about
dearie.
your 85-year-old girlfriend.
She likes bingo. She's a real. I don't know. Goobleck introduced me.
Bjork.
Son, I think it's time to have the talk.
Dog.
Oh my
What?
god. You never had the talk?
Who would I get it from?
Oh my god, you're right. No, it's okay. We're about to eat dinner. You know, maybe after dinner.
You know
we
what,
can
Jay? I
talk
kind
about
of
the
need
birds and
this.
the bees.
What is that? What is that about a bird and
Please,
bees?
God.
We actually have a bird.
The mother says, "Dear, Jay's right. Let's just save this until we eat."
Ma, I really think I need to hear about this. Actually,
Chip, I don't need to hear you get the sex.
I need. There's some blanks that I need to fill in, Jay.
Anyways, before we get to that, Goobleck, you're going to help Mom with dinner, and as you do that,
Well, first I want to see what she's making.
okay, it looks like you know the chicken noodle soup with letters.
Oh, it's soup. I go in.
Alphabet soup.
You go in the soup. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
is Goobleck resistant to heat?
No.
Go ahead and roll. I guess
Ooh.
a con save. Let's say
Okay.
con save.
New liquid. 20 not natural.
20 not natural, so you don't catch on fire.
you're okay.
You're just gonna take half damage of being in this boiling
Can I-
pot.
Can I absorb a little?
You could absorb a little bit of you probably also absorb a little bit of the letters inside of the chicken noodle soup.
Oh, that's excellent.
Is you take 15 points of fire damage.
From soup. That could kill a man. Okay. so
very hot.
I take the 15 soup damage. And you see as Goobleck turns from this purplish shade to like a brownish yellow with like little brothy bits in him and like little alphabet letters now floating around.
Dear, the dog
Okay.
is in the soup.
Dog is soup now. Does he want any other help or is it?
No, if you're actually gonna try and help, you have to roll something.
Oh, okay. I am gonna try and help after I become soup and experience soup.
Okay, roll the cooking check, which I believe is survival or nature. Another thing is you all hear beep beep, and you see that the timer is now below 19 minutes.
Oh,
And
shit.
Goobleck, you don't notice this because you're in the pot, but Chip and Jay and Felipe, the three of you start to sweat a little, like the room is rising in temperature.
Oh no. I got a 7 on that survival check, by the way.
You try to help, but you are inside the soup.
Hey, Chip, is it getting hotter in here?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like
I don't think it's the sex talk.
And you
Help!
but how but
Help
you do
me!
help. You help mother.
Oh, no.
She picks you up. She picks Jesus Christ, let me talk. She picks you up and lifts you out the soup, and she begins to pour the soup into bowls and puts the bowls on each, like on top of those pamphlets at each chair. And none of them have letters in them because they're all inside Gublek.
I know what I do. I'm gonna. The script. It is in me. and I'm gonna try and eject all the letters onto the table and see if there's a secret script inside the letters of the alphabet soup.
Okay. First, we get to.
Thanks for saying like that's anything. By the way, I really appreciate that.
No. I just want to. Jay is still walking up to the cabinet as you do this, as she's setting the bowls and you're pouring out the letters, and the dad goes, "Oh, the dog's made a mess again. Chip, would you mind grabbing the towel and clean this up?"
What did I do?
Yeah, where's the towel?
Bro, every time I play a parent or something, I always go Western on accident. I don't know why. Just can't. I think it's just where I was born. You know what I mean?
This is where I was born.
And so, Jay, you open up one of the cabinets, and there is like, you know how sometimes people decorate the insides of their cabinets? Do you ever seen that? There's a bunch of school-related like imagery and posters, and even the plates themselves have like math equations on them. Some of them say school is cool. Some of them say math is cool. Other algebra, like BRUH, like trying to be cool with the kids. And you just grab some plates, but you see that inside all the cabinets. Or you grab silverware. I mean, something like that.
I grab what I need to. Yes.
All right, yeah, you get that, and you see all that. Gublek, whenever you put the letters on the table, you get them in this order.
Oh, shit. I hope it just says some, but it's going to be like,
the letters plop onto the table as soon as Jay is placing the silverware, and the letters are in this order, from left to right. OOREWHMK. And you gather they're scrambled because they were inside of you.
Okay,
Wait,
all right.
Can you? Oh, you have it.
I say, and I look at where I think the camera is. And like it was my catchphrase on The Big Bang Theory.
The timer resumes, and you're almost at 15 minutes remaining.
Oh, shit. Okay, guys, I'm in the chat.
Father, do you mind if I give Chip the talk? And your dad goes, "You know what, adopted son Felipe? I think you should. You're pretty wise. Maybe the wisest one of us all."
No, Dad, I think I want to hear it from you and not
Listen,
Felipe.
Chip, sometimes you just start getting the fuck it, all right?
Please
And
don't.
then
blow
a bunch of
Felipe. Oh my
eggs
God.
get released into the sea, and then out comes these little tadpoles. I used to be one of those, you know what I mean? And then we start growing rapidly. First it's the legs, then it's the little peepee, if you have one, and then it's the head and the arms, and then the tail shrinks. Did you have a tail?
I don't think so.
Man, what the hell is what is this like little girl doing?
You just see. By the way, Jay and Gublek are just like fucking moving shit around.
Connie is
That's
correct.
not food.
So Jay,
That's not food.
Jay would get it correct.
Mom, can I have some homework, please?
I don't know why you're asking me. That's a question for your teacher. But I guess if you're asking to help little Juju over there with her homework, she could probably assist it. And Juju, the perfect daughter, looks up and goes, "Yeah, I'm kind of dumb."
God, I hate you. Mom and Dad always loved you more.
Hey, Jay. Hi.
Al, she
Is this one of
says.
those puzzle things? Because I'm not very good at those.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so what do?
We help her with her homework.
That's so stupid. I don't want to do that.
Do you know math? Do you know any math?
I'm stupid.
Gublek, do you know math?
Oh yeah.
Fucking Mario response.
For some reason, I don't
okay,
believe
yeah,
him.
I'm gonna go over. No, too late. I do math now. I go over to her and look at her homework and tell me the questions. And I'm gonna say all the answers as fast as I can.
Okay, actually, it just seems she's stuck on the last question.
Okay.
She's answered the
that's
other ones. They
good.
look like normal, math problems.
Well, it should
pretty
be
much.
like full fucking algebra.
Yeah, he's gonna
like,
post a fucking
solve
algebra
for
in chat,
x. 9x plus
On
1
the last question, it's kind of like one of those questions where it's a paragraph of words, and you're trying to have to figure out the equation by that. And this one says, "How many bitches do Chip be getting?"
Okay. Answer
Okay,
x
this
equals
one's super
0.
easy.
And Jay,
Jay just laughs. Jay reads it and laughs.
Whenever you were by the cabinets, you would have noticed that there's a drawer underneath the sink that has a 4-digit code locked by a 4-digit code.
Chip, you're gonna love this. Come here.
I come over, I look.
You see, the last question on this homework says, "How many bitches do Chip be getting?"
What's the answer, Chip? How many bitches are
I
you
look
pulling?
up at Jay, mouth agape. Are you serious right now?
While he's looking at
Hurry
her,
up, children! Your soup's gonna get cold.
while he's looking at her mouth agape, can I just like kind of slick on over and look Chip dead in the eyes and twist the combination to say all 0?
So it's like a beeper, like a 4-digit like number pad keys thing.
Oh, okay.
So you type in like 0000.
Yeah.
Doesn't open.
Oh no.
Chip, do you have secret? Do you have a
Hang on. I got this, guys. Don't worry about it. I got this. I come over, 9999.
Doesn't open. Your
Shit.
father's
Okay.
eating his soup now at this point.
Okay, 1 second.
Damn, honey, this is good.
0001.
Beep. And it slides open.
Oh yeah, there was that one girl. Right.
And then
Yeah.
there's this like
On-
cut up like little piece of paper inside of it.
I eat it.
Sweaty and no.
Eat it before like seeing what it says.
Yeah.
I reach
Okay,
my
so-
hand to the
No,
Goobleck
I'd like to
and
read
pull
it
it out.
through his body.
Can I
Okay.
can I absorb? Is it like scraps?
At this point, you guys have 10 minutes left.
Oh shit!
And
It's like scraps.
things in the
right?
kitchen catch on fire. They spontaneously catch on fire. And
This
you
is why
watch as
skip
now
on here.
both the father and the mother are starting to, in what you
They
can
I wish they were just on
describe
fire.
as,
I wish
they're
they were just on
starting to
fire.
melt
Oh!
slowly.
Hey,
That's
Mom, you don't look so
awful.
good.
Hey, Dad, you're on fire today.
This soup is really good, honey.
The
Come here
skincare
and have
routine's
your
doing
soup.
you well.
What's the paper say?
I suck it in, and then I want to try and I like unfurl my coat, and I want to like open the paper inside of me so they can see it. It's floating inside of me.
It's also unbearably hot for all of you at this point. It feels like being inside of a sauna.
I am
That's how
literally
my room
Goobleck
is
is
right now,
literally
actually.
melting. He's like slowly melting into
Yeah.
the ground.
You're drenched in sweat at this point. And you guys read what it says, and it just says milk.
Fridge, open fridge, milk.
All
I
right.
try to open the fridge like panically, and it just won't come out. It won't come out.
I
just can't open it.
stare at the mother.
No.
She's sitting down now next to the father eating the soup. Yes, puppy?
Goobleck? Wrong.
Where are you
wrong
hiding
thought. No.
Markiplier?
Goobleck need to experience
No.
every liquid.
I'd like to grab Goobleck.
I'd like to breastfeed.
I'd like to grab Goobleck before he breastfeeds.
I don't know, man. Milk.
It just says
I'd like
milk.
to hold him back as he flails like a rabid dog.
Okay,
towards
so given the fact that the DM is not giving me time of day for this one, I'm gonna assume that breastfeeding is not the answer. Can I go over to the?
I didn't even register that's what you were trying to do.
Can I
to be
go over?
honest.
Can I go over to the fridge and since I can fit into any gap that's like an inch, without squeezing, can I squeeze into the like my fucking eyeballs through the side of the fridge to try and see into the fridge?
This fridge is sealed vacuum airtight.
And it just won't open. You said.
Won't open.
What's on the locks? Is there like words? Is it a word lock? Is it?
They're just
a key
keys.
lock?
The 3 locks on the door, they're just keys.
Oh.
And at this point, your mother stands up. She's done with her soup. She pours the soup out of the pot in the kitchen into the sink, and then you hear a grink, grink, grink. And she says, "Oh, honey, I think a spoon is stuck in the garbage disposal."
I go down the garbage disposal.
Okay, hold on.
No, Goobleck. It's okay. I get it. Goobleck's entire body goes down it. He's melting too much. He simply falls into it.
Roll deck save. The second you enter, the second you enter, like passing like a tripwire, it goes. This like turns on.
Oh, that dangerous. 12.
Again, probably just half damage. I say that's enough to not get like a lot of damage.
This is
But yeah,
absurd. Can
Dude,
you
if
imagine
Goobleck
if this
dies
character
right now-
dies in a garbage disposal?
That would be the funniest thing to happen today.
The ultimate way to go, bro.
what do you guys got over there?
Milk.
Paper that says milk and Goobleck's in the garbage disposal.
Wait,
these-
I'm kind of like really fucking intelligent, so I can always just tell you what I think it is.
Tell me about milk.
Oh yeah, no, that'd actually be really great.
Yeah.
I also want to go over to the door and inspect these locks that are holding us in and see if I can't just pick them.
Is it whole milk? Is it like whole milk?
You know, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm just gonna steal your thunder if you don't figure it out. Okay? That's what I roll, baby. You take 17 points of damage, and you successfully get back out. Now inside your body is a silver key.
Oh,
That's one of 3.
The
And
real
we have
key was
6 minutes
inside
left.
all along.
Maybe.
I go over to the.
You have 6 minutes left.
Yeah, I slide on over and I sort of the key up to where my hand is, and put it in the lock and twist it.
Like a magnet, and it just sits in there and it unlocks. That's one down.
I did want to try and pick the other 2 locks.
You can try, but just by being near it, you know that they're magical locks.
So was the milk connected to the disposal hint? Would I get a sense, or would I get a sense that
No,
it was?
it's something connected to something else I've already presented to you. You guys are just not putting it together. I'll just.
I
tell
got
you
a
right now,
13.
straight up. I mean, no, it fails to try and pick the locks. All right, goddammit, I'll just do it. Hey,
No!
all right, man. I mean, it's pretty fucking easy. He's just like sitting there looking at it, sitting at the table,
What is he looking at?
down at the table, right in front of him.
I look at the table. What's in front of him?
Oh my God!
It's the
Mom,
script.
I want some milk.
God damn it!
Give
I
me
should have wrote, "Mommy, give me some milk." Anyways, you say that, and she goes, "Oh, sure thing, honey. You know, thanks to the dog for getting that out of the garbage disposal." And she opens up this milk fridge easily. It just kind of like pops open like it's been released from a lock, and it's just a gallon of milk, and she just starts pouring it on the table.
I want
It's
to
like
jump. I want to
freezes.
jump in front of it, and I want to jump in front of it, and
You ingest it?
Yes.
Okay, again, another key. As soon as the the gallon of milk empties out, it absorbs into your body.
Goobleck becomes fucking a cummy white, and and I'm gonna over to the locks and put the second one in.
You see me fiddling with the lock, trying to get it open. I'm still fucking with it. I can't get it open.
I
your
fully
dad turns around.
envelop
Soup
Chip
now,
to
maybe?
put the key in. Like fully milk comes around you in a great wave, and then the key goes inside.
I look up, just like staring blankly as the goo
This-
envelops me, and I'm covered in milk.
Okay, you put the key in. I'm assuming
Yeah.
the door unlocks, or not unlocks. Sorry, that key.
There's
that
one more,
lock
right?
unlocks. There's one left, and you notice that there are 4 minutes remaining on the timer. You also notice that the room is almost completely in flames, and now the family around you have melted to the point where you can tell that they're made of plastic, and now they just have these gaping holes for eyes.
Living flesh, metal endoskeleton. All right.
And your dad looks at you in this horrifying visage. He says, "You know, kids," and I'm going to resume the timer as soon as I finish saying this, just so you know.
Oh God.
"Kids, I heard you guys were having an improv comedy show at school. You know, I'm something of a jokester myself. Say, why don't you hit me with one of your funnies?" And he burps like he just, like after finishing his bowl of soup, pretty much.
Okay, it's time to do the improv we've always known we could do, Chip.
I turn around and I stand up, drenched in milk.
And he looks terrifying, like I said, like no eyes melting all around him.
Yeah.
And he's still smiling, but there's no more teeth anymore. It's just this like 2 black holes and a black hole of a smile. All of you, by the way, make a dexterity saving throw. Just gives
I
you time to
miss
think
you,
of a joke as
Gillian.
well.
No one gets
Or
any
something.
pluses.
It doesn't
19.
necessarily have to be a joke. It just has to be improv comedy.
19.
Something to
21.
get the sense that he really wants to laugh.
Let's do the classic. I'm the store clerk. You're the robber. Hi, welcome to the store. How
Hey,
can I help
give me,
you?
Give me all your fucking money.
I don't have money, but I do have these bagels.
Give me all the bagels. I'm gonna eat them all right here, as fast as
Okay.
I can.
They're everything bagels. Is that okay?
And you're gonna eat them with me too. Dad, is this fun? No.
Is this
I'm
funny
like-
yet, Dad?
He has like one of the. There's no eyebrow anymore. It's all melted off, but it's like raised, like the eyeball is shapes to look like he's
Wait,
raising an eyebrow.
Jay, I got it. Say the milk
This is
line.
what the
Say
kids
the
are
milk.
doing nowadays,
Say the
huh?
milk line again. Say the milk line again.
Hey, why are
guys take
you
12
covered
points
in
of fire
milk?
damage. All of you.
Because I'm legendary.
Oh!
All right, buddy. Just roll with advantage performance.
I have a plus 11 to
Dude,
performance.
that was really good.
It's fun. I didn't laugh like I wanted to, but I smiled. I'll let you roll with advantage.
22.
If you got me to really laugh, you wouldn't know how to roll at all.
Jesus Christ, man.
At that point, the dad looks at you and he goes, like spit takes to the side, like very cartoony, and then whiplash is almost like what's the YouTuber who does the fucking stop motion animation with the creepy face?
Freddy Fazbear.
That's-
Oh, I know the guy. I know what you're saying.
You know the guy I'm talking about.
The guy with like the fucking like the After Effects guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I just forget what his name is, but you guys know who it is. He does that spit take, and it's all really snappy and jarring, and it looks like animation, and then he just belches out, like regurgitates all this soup onto all of you. And then
soup again.
once you're covered with this disgusting, now boiling hot liquid, you hear a key drop to the floor, and the family melts away. And you have 1 minute.
Put the key in.
59 seconds.
I fall onto the ground, just soaked in this milk. I'm writhing.
Yeah.
I'm writhing in the
Like,
milk.
push the key away across the floor. It slides across the floor.
I'm
50
fucking.
seconds.
I'm rolling around on the ground trying to get
Gulak
this
tries
fucking
to
key.
stretch and reach for the key, and now he's melting on the ground, just turning into soup. He's going down a drain in the center of the
I
room.
roll
Can't do this
around
anymore.
in Gooblek. I'm covered in Gooblek and milk.
Gulak starts to absorb
I'm gonna
you.
go grab the key while he's flailing on the ground.
I'm trying to get it right now.
I am too.
30 seconds left. Somebody make a sleight of hand check
Me,
to see
I'll
if
do
he
it. I'll
picks
do
the
it.
key up.
Okay, can I
Let's
give
all
him
roll
advantage
sleight of
since he's
hand.
covered in my special soup?
No.
Oh my
This
god.
time.
15.
15, you're
Such a shit
easily
roll.
enough. You're able to pick it up, and with 10 seconds remaining, you put it in the door, and you hear the key unlock, and this sort of almost like an illusionary space around you. The door opens, and
I bust through and slam onto the ground.
Yeah, okay, so the door opens, all the flames stop, it goes silent. You hear like somewhere in the distance confetti pop, and then you head inside to this black void beyond the door as you all just kind of like rush in. And at first it's just this sort of like space where there's nothing to see, there's nothing definable or describable, and then like an illusion, like I was saying, it all just like a video game loading, it all just kind of like appears up, and you guys find yourselves in a new room that looks like to us a modern day classroom. And before you can do anything else, you're sitting down at a desk.
Hey, Gooblek, you're kind of like in me and all around me right now.
Level 2, Baldi's Basics. Do you want to try and get out of Gooblek?
I do want to try and get out of Gooblek.
Roll. I got a
20,
20.
not
I got a
natural.
28.
I try again.
Okay. You're still in Gooblek.
Yeah, 7.
I got a 27.
I'm gonna try one more time.
Okay, try one more time.
All right, 18.
All right, I got a 27.
Fuck off, Charlie.
yeah, you're in.
Yeah, I
you're
want
in-
to fucking try
you're in
again. Let
soup.
me out.
Okay, all right, you try again. All right. I got
Okay.
a 24.
Okay, 19.
Okay,
Fuck!
you're getting closer. You're getting closer.
Let me out.
Oh, so close. You were so
How
close.
is it above
Look at that.
20 every time? 19.
Okay, I got a 27.
Fuck off. How is that even possible?
Okay, do you wanna
I
try
try to
again?
get out again. Try to get out again. That's
Okay.
a 20.
All right, I got a 27.
Fuck.
Listen to me. You can't like have the whole chip in you. Remember, it can't be someone bigger than you.
Can
that
I
make
have the parts of it that
my-
matter?
Like upper
Yeah.
half.
Can
Yeah,
I,
you
can
can
I,
have
yeah,
like
it's
half
just
a
like
chip.
legs coming out of soup, like a ball of soup.
You guys get back once this sort of
get
environment now appears or apparates around you. Chip and Gooblek are both in the same seat, and Jay is in her own seat, Felipe is in his own seat, and there's another seat that's meant for Gooblek. And as this teacher that you guys you don't really know as pirates from Mana that this is a teacher or a classroom. You're very unsure about what this place
yeah.
is because you've never seen it before.
Oh my
And
god, what is this dungeon?
I'll just say this humanoid woman with like a businessy sort of business suit or dress suit slaps some kind of ruler, like we know it's a ruler, slaps it on your desk and says, "Excuse me, no PDA, Chip and Gooblek. Back to your seat. We're having a pop quiz."
Yeah,
Oh, no.
I can't exactly get him off.
What PTA?
Public display of affection in my classroom is not allowed.
This is
Why?
affection?
You love me.
No,
You
I
try,
don't
okay,
love you,
all right, you
Gooblek.
try and get him off. What do you get?
5.
Oh my god.
Okay, I got a 20. No, we.
Gooblek, get off. I
this
try
is-
again.
No, we
Gooblek,
are
come on,
one.
get off of him.
No, we are
Gooblek,
one.
come on.
Oh my god, that's a 22. This
Okay,
is my
all
only
right,
chance.
moment of truth. 26.
Oh.
Why are you so goopy?
Okay,
He stays on me.
I stay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I stopped trying.
Okay,
Like, can you
okay.
please just get off.
Okay, can I extend a pseudopod and put it on my seat so that I'm touching my seat but also still on him?
Can you say something that you can actually do?
Yeah, I can extend a 10-foot long pseudopod.
You can do that.
That's
and
what
I'll
I'm
say it
extending right
counts,
now.
Just so we
Yeah,
move.
but explain like what it is.
It's 10 feet long, roughly.
No, I don't explain its properties.
It's 6 inches
as in
wide
what
and
it
10
can
feet
do,
long.
but like more so what it is.
Oh, I can extend it as a bonus action.
Yeah, its
Guys.
application is far less interesting than what it really is.
Oh,
though.
a pseudopod. Well, let's just say it's no pod. All right.
It's
Sorry, Chris. What were you gonna fucking do, bro? In this goddamn game?
Whenever you're ready, man.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you guys
All
just
right.
not curious what a pseudopod is? Am I crazy?
Do you not know what a pseudopod is?
You know Google is like it exists.
I really just wanted him to tell me.
A pseudopod is like when a cell reaches out like a little fucking tendril. Basically, it's like a pseudopod.
a temporary protrusion of the surface
that's
of
it.
an amoeboid cell for movement and feeding. I wish I knew that.
All right then. All of you, as this, I'm going to keep calling them the teacher, even though you don't know what that is.
Yep.
I guess, Jay, you would know what like a school. There are schools and academies and stuff in Mana, although they may not look like this. You do know what it means to have like a quiz or a pop quiz or some sort of test in a classroom setting, because you would have had classroom settings before. And you recognize the term pop quiz, or just say it's canon.
Oh no,
And so
I thought I
she
left the slide behind.
Time for a pop quiz. Each of you have your own questions, and there's no cheating allowed. Cheating is punishable by death in my classroom. You have exactly 30 minutes to finish your quiz, and when you are done, you may leave.
Gillian would love this place.
Gillian would have, I know. I kept thinking about it. I was like, he would have loved this place.
He would. Cheating is punishable by death in the Undersea too. All right. Okay.
And so
I
each
guess
of
I'll.
you, including
yeah.
Felipe, have just a one paper again, and there's one question written on it. But the question itself, as you look down at the papers, if you're all doing that, it just
Yeah,
appears like magical ink that writes itself on a blank piece of paper.
Okay.
And you all have your own parchment, except for Jay. You can't read what it says. You get the sense that you've lost your ability to read.
Oh fuck! That's what you lost. Holy shit!
So when I
Holy
was saying
fuck!
that you saw things in the kitchen that said cool, like math and math bra, I was explaining that to everyone else, but to you didn't notice. It just looked like gibberish. What are you holding your hand up for?
Our
I'm in
navigator.
class. I'm being respectful.
Oh, yes, Jay.
Hi, I can't read.
That is your problem and not mine. The quizzes begin. Kids these days and their stupid jokes. And she stands at the front of the class and just
I thought
eyes-
you were gonna say their stupid brains.
She stands in the front of the class and eyes all of you, sort of using that ruler and tapping it passive aggressively on her, like in between.
I'll
her
do the
forearm.
test.
Okay.
Oobleck and I do the test.
All right. Yeah, I do my test too.
And Jay, you know that you have to answer this in order to leave.
Oh god. And no
But you can't
cheating.
read.
I cheat. I try to cheat off of Jay.
I put my hand up again.
It's so funny.
Anyways,
Can I also
yeah.
try and cheat off of Jay?
Teacher, what happens if I fail this pop quiz?
Failing this pop quiz will render you effectively useless to the rest of society, proving yourself to be in need of instruction and control.
Education is scam. You lie.
Oobleck, education is scam.
And then I proceed to cheat off whatever Jay writes.
Me too.
She explained and she didn't, I'm sorry, but you guys all have different questions.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't change anything for me.
All right, yeah, so how are you trying to cheat without getting caught, even though hearing that cheating is punishable
Stealth.
by death?
Okay, well,
No,
you see,
I'd like to peek.
I can unmanifest my head and become a limbless blob, so I do that so she doesn't see where I'm looking.
I think what I would actually do is if I could, I would like see if I couldn't like throw a little something to distract the teacher.
Much better idea than just doing it right out, thank God.
Can you throw a little bit of me?
Sure, I'll grab a little Goobleck. Goobleck, here, let me just borrow this. And I pull off a piece of his body.
Ouch!
And I go, and I try and flick it onto her. Now don't let her go. Like I
It's
try
literally writhing as well.
So roll with D20 plus dexterity.
11.
11, it misses.
Can I give him an advantage on this because he is using my goo?
It's Goobleck.
And if
I'm gonna
he
say-
misses, I want to make it stretch so it hits her.
I'm just gonna say that because you're using your pseudopod right now, and he tore off a bit of you. I'm not gonna say I don't think you would have control over this.
Okay.
Gooblek. However, it's going to miss her, and it's gonna slap right on the whiteboard behind her, and she will turn around for a brief second.
There's still some spaghetti, like some spaghetti letters, and it just says ah, like a bunch of A's.
She'll turn around because though it didn't hit her with her roll, it does distract her.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
All right. And then we both are gonna. Yep.
Immediately look over at Jay's page.
I immediately look over at Chips.
I look over and I look up at Jay.
Okay, you all trying to do this like really fast. Okay, everybody roll stealth with advantage.
Okay, cool.
Except for Felipe, because he's a good boy and he's not gonna do it.
Oh, I got a natural 20, so that's a 31.
Nice. I got a 27, and she has a disadvantage to perceive me.
I got a 20, dirty.
Whoa, this feels great, guys. Holy shit. Is this what it's
Look at
like?
you.
I whispered to Chip, I can't read.
What are you talking about?
I can't read. I can't do it anymore.
What are you
It's okay. Don't need to read. Just
can't.
write. Just write answer.
You can't read? What does that even mean?
I can't do it.
I'm looking at her sheet. Are there any answers down?
Yeah. So you see Jay's page says, what side is Chip's earring on?
It just says, what side is my earring on?
Chip, what side do you...
I don't think
I don't
she gave it
have
back
one.
to you, did it?
It's gone.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to give this back to you.
You've had it the whole time?
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I thought I lost this thing.
it would be which side was Chip's earring on.
Which side do you put it in?
Okay, just so you know, it's a very quick turnaround. So make it brief.
She's
Hang on.
turning around a lot, like, for a long time.
It's like in slow motion. You guys are talking really fucking fast. She's like looking back.
I get back to my seat.
I
looking
put
down.
it on, and it is in Chip's left ear.
Peter, you looked it up.
Yeah, you know I fucking did.
Dude, I was
That's
gonna
what
say,
I
there's
thought
no
it
way.
was, honestly. It was left ear.
I was like, I think I remember it being on my right side when I'm looking at the fan art. That was what I was thinking, but I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
I was
I'm
hoping
just
you guys
okay.
would
So
got
when
memory,
I went
but-
to just roll of the week, that's the year I put it on.
Oh.
Alrighty.
So, I go down and try
As
to...
soon as you get that,
But wait, is it
Goobleck,
my
you would
left
see
or
the same
your
thing.
left?
Not enough time because Felipe says, Felipe, you guys hear, I'm done. And she turns around.
I look
whips
back, I'm back
and
to
you
normal.
guys whoosh, back to normal. Unless there's anything you wanted to do before that happens.
Can I cheat off Felipe?
Felipe is done. He's in the front of the class.
Okay, can I extend my pseudopod and manifest my eyes upon it so that I can gaze upon his answer?
He already turned it in. He's like handing her the paper, bro. I haven't even told you your question yet.
I know, but I want to know what I want to cheat off of him.
It's too late. You guys took the action to stealth and cheat off Jay.
Fuck.
And he finished, and that's what got her attention again.
I'll look on my
I
page.
point my finger back at Chip, and I cast message. And I, like, murmur. I barely move my mouth. I'm like, Chip, how do I spell left again? What are letters?
Yeah.
And you can't reply to me.
Stealth at disadvantage. She's looking at you guys now.
I got a 13.
Okay, with disadvantage, I got a 13 because I rolled a 2. But together, that's a 26. So if you really think about it, she would have to roll above a 26 to
That's
see it.
really true, because addition. Math is important. Yeah, 26. They got a 26.
Yeah,
You
we
mean
got
together.
a 26.
When you add them
It's
together.
17.
I wasn't
you-
even
yeah.
I wasn't even telling Chip to roll it. It was just Jay, but it's fine. You guys get hit with a psychic, like, almost like a migraine, and it immediately, like, when she looks at you, her eyes almost like glow, like fucking Storm from X-Men.
Oh my
And
God.
both of you, Chip, you take 20 points of psychic damage, and Jay, you take 10. So I guess if you're uncanny, you can't uncanny dodge psychic damage. Pretty sure you can't do that.
I'm trying to. Well, that's the funny thing is you said it, and I'm just like trying to imagine how does he dodge a brain blast?
Let me
I don't
look
think
at
you
it.
his brain moves in the fluid of his head out of the way.
When an attacker hits you with an attack,
It's a spell attack. I don't think that works.
Oh, that does kind of make sense, I guess.
I'm going to give my best attempt at writing
Oh boy.
L
oh,
F T.
All right. Before
I
you
don't
do
know
that, I
how-
really need to tell you guys your question.
Okay, all right. I read my question.
Chip, your question is, what was Gillian's fourth earned title? If you look it up, I'm banning you. And Goobleck, would you rather have
entire struggle. Hero of the
No, what are you about to fucking
Champion of
say,
the-
dude?
would you rather have unlimited goo
You get a would you rather?
Kidding me, dude.
and no tavern brawls, or
Okay.
unlimited tavern brawls and no brawls? Tavern brawls.
Goobleck looks over at Jay and Chip, writes left on the sheet and turns it in. Yeah. he smiles a wide smile.
No.
And
wait a
well,
second,
and he
I
writes.
don't know if
Yeah,
I
he
wrote
writes left, and he sort of like was walking up to the thing, and it clearly is like being flaunted, so you can like see the answer.
Okay,
But he
and you're down
essentially
with-
he copied off of you, so now you can copy off of him, I guess.
Okay, so this is self-sacrificial. You are all right with the consequences of turning in a wrong answer?
Oh yeah.
Come on, guys, hurry up. With Gooblex swinging the word left up and down and Chip helping you spell it without a check, I'll say you can actually just roll intelligence with advantage.
Okay, that seems fair. Oh, thank God I had that advantage. 22.
Yeah, you're able to write the word left.
I
You
write
think
it.
you're pretty
like,
confident.
that
It's very
really-
shaky. It looks really bad like a toddler, but you think you write it.
Oh no, I wanted it to be like in that really fanciful sort of like extra, just like the L is perfect and the EFT is really garbage.
I guess you could do that. I don't know. You have lost your ability. You can get it now that you don't know how to read or write. It's gone from you.
Oh boy,
It's very jarring. It actually kind of sucked.
you said that. I was like, how am I supposed to get this?
Yeah.
Right.
You turn it in though, and you can stand at the front of the class.
Okay. I win.
While Chip thinks about whatever he wants to.
I win the
I
game.
think I'm going to write down singer-songwriter, but I can't remember if it was Hole in Your Heart or Gillian and the Tidestriders. I believe he said
This might
Gillian
be a
and the
situation
Tidestriders.
where it's like short answer either works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say singer-songwriter for Gillian and the Tidestriders.
Okay.
And I'll turn that in. I really wanted to write eater of ass, beater of grass, but I just know it's not. I just know it's wrong.
You've already wrote your answer. I
The
thought it
one-
went this way. Champion of the undersea.
Yeah.
Hero of the deep.
Yeah.
Eater of ass, beater of grass.
No way.
Knighter
That
of
was
Julian.
way later. That was way later.
That
I'm
was
pretty
that
sure
was
because
during the
you-
Duke.
That was
You
during the
cut-
Duke arc.
I
that
thought
was
you
no.
beat
That was
up-
when I jumped on the island face first for Duke de Dukem, Duke of Duke, and I ate grass and then beat ass. Oh, hang on. I do take notes on every
if
new
I
title
go to-
I earn. I take notes on
Yeah,
every
I
new
know
title.
you do.
All right, guys, we're cross-checking the evidence.
Okay, that would be better.
Okay.
Just to know.
It might be Knighter of Julian that one time because that happened at the end.
Bought the best oranges, slapped a bald man. I'm walking here. I killed a man with my hair.
So whoever runs the wiki, you're wrong because you put the one as the third one, and that's just not right.
Calling out the wiki.
Because Night of Jillian came before that.
Yeah, it would be the one unless something happened at the casino, I believe. I believe it would have been Wait, was Knighter of Julian the first one though? I really don't know.
I feel like you introduced it later.
It
you
changes into Nighter of Julian that one time, but I'm pretty sure he was Nighter of Julian at one point.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. All right, anyway, just fail him.
Either way, it's probably the one.
Fuck! I should have wrote eater of ass, beater of grass.
I like that none of us really know because there's so fucking many.
Damn,
Yeah.
I thought you got a title for whenever you killed the bug.
I don't know, dude. I feel like there's so many I even forget now.
Damn,
There
well,
is
you know
so
what?
many.
It's an impossible trick question. You could have never gotten it right.
Yeah, fuck you, Chip.
Just because it's funny. Chip, only you, after you guys all turn your papers in, she returns to her desk, and only you are going to roll a charisma saving throw. For some reason, Goob, this is the right answer.
Okay, I cheat. I get it right.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Okay, roll a charisma save.
I have a -2. Fuck. I got a natural 20.
Let's go. You needed that.
I got a 14.
Both of your arms, Chip,
What are you about to say? This can't be good, right?
both of your arms, I'll give you the choice between wool or plastic.
Wool.
Your
I've been
arms turn
playing
into
some-
into like wool, like a puppet arm, like puppet arms.
like Little Big
Both of
Planet.
them. Yeah, like Little Big Planet. That's what
Can
your
you
arms
slap people
turn
with
into.
I want, I want to take my arms and I want to move them up and then up and then up and around and then up and around and I move them.
They're all flappy, and the teacher says, "Class dismissed," and everything sort of fades away around you.
Hey, Jay, look what I can do. I slap her in the face multiple
And
times.
You could come on now. You can
It doesn't
do that.
hurt. No, it
You
doesn't
couldn't
hurt.
do
Jay.
that
Come on,
before.
just
It doesn't. Yeah, you're
It's
hitting
okay. Don't
me.
hurt.
Jay. No, it doesn't hurt. Stop. You're fine. You're fine.
Dude, how would you feel if I start
bang,
punching
bang,
him
bang,
back?
bang, bang. I don't stop hitting you the whole time. Just stop being a
punching
baby.
you.
Come on, it's funny.
If Jay is swinging towards us and she hits us, I'm gonna try and grab her and absorb her into our mess as well.
yeah, before you do that, can I tell you what I was going to say to you?
Oh yes.
Once the I keep wanting to say visage because it sounds nice.
Mhm.
Once the illusionary
Mirage.
chamber of a classroom, the mirage fades away, and you're all
Mirage.
standing once again in this black void, not sure where you are.
Here in my mirage.
You get this survival sense of fear, like survival triggered fear.
Okay.
Like you're in a very familiar place that you ran from.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna instantly reach out and try and grab Jay as well and try to start running.
I didn't even get to finish.
Okay. You just said survival fear, and I was like, all right, I'm gone.
Okay, I mean, you would have no idea where to run to because, again, it's just this, like, just say a direction that you grab them and try and run.
Okay. I'm gonna try and grab Jay, and I'm going to try and the mirage has gone around us. I'm gonna run backwards. So in the, I guess, direction we came from.
The second you whip around, all of you would see right in front of you, a bit distant, that pig mask wearing ghoulish girl. And the blackness begins to sort of fade away into this, what you see is like steel factory walls. And it's a hallway that you're standing in. That ghoulish pig mask girl is blocking your way out. Or the way you would think you were coming, you're going to run away towards.
I'm hitting Jay, but I slowly stop.
Hey, wait, that's a
Oh,
Big mask girl.
oh hell no.
Okay, very
You're one
bad.
of
We
those-
go now.
Yeah, Jay, that's all you. And I use my hands to like try and push her forward, but they just fold.
I'm gonna run in the opposite direction,
You start running down this steel hallway.
and I'm still grappling Chip, so Chip's coming
Okay.
with me.
Wait, no, actually, I wanna suss out if I'm in danger here before I follow. Can I insight check?
Sure.
Because this little fucking pig girl stole my goddamn reading and I want it back. 15.
Yeah, good luck reading the situation.
And 15, I mean, you're now standing in like this, like again, what I can only describe is very, I wanted to akin it to Final Fantasy-esque steel factory, where there's a bunch of steel walls, steel floor, steel pipes everywhere, steam you can hear. And as soon as you guys whip around to run the other direction, there's no other way to sense that this is just a place of eeriness. I mean, you're not really sure. It probably is dangerous, like most things that you guys get into are. You are going towards someone, I mean, you assume you're looking for someone named the Doctor, who has been described as pretty dangerous.
Gublek is basically letting out as well a one-note high-pitched scream this entire time.
So do you follow them or not?
Jay's gonna be brave today. You said the pig girl was down the hallway, right? The pig mask?
Yeah, I mean, on the opposite direction, like whenever Gublek whipped around, and I assume you all whipped around with him, that facing that direction, it was that ghoulish pig girl in the mask. When you look, I mean, if you look back to see them running away, they're not running towards, like, if you're just staying there and you're looking at this pig mask wearing ghoulish girl, then yeah, she's still there. Far in the distance. Seems like at the edge of the hallway.
Chip, I need to get that pig mask girl.
Yeah, all you.
She stole pretzel.
I can't really help this right now.
As soon as he's far, you're turning away to look at Chip, who's getting dragged by Gublek into the hallway, and they fade into like darkness almost.
You
and
got
look
it though,
back.
Jay. Good luck. I believe in you. Everything is gonna go great, and you'll do perfectly fine. And it's gonna be.
And you hear one of like the Five Nights at Freddy's giggles, like Balloon Boy, and that pig mask girl is gone,
Shit.
and it echoes kind of through
God.
the chamber,
I run towards where she was.
away from them.
Yes.
Thought you were the smartest of us.
Yeah,
Not this time.
Where you going?
I mean, like, she took my reading and pretzel.
All right, Gublek just took Chip.
You're capable. You know?
He follows you. You guys run down the hallway. For Gublek and
Awesome.
Chip, Gublek, you come to a steel door. Do you walk through? It's just a steel door at the end of the hallway. You pass by what seemed to be like where it breaks the wall. There's like glass viewing mirrors, but they're like tinted black where you can't see through.
You can't see through them? Okay.
There's like glow, and you can hear like whirring of some kind of machinery behind them, but you're not sure. But when you get to this hallway, just running, you get to the steel door. Do you enter or no?
We get out forever. And I'm going to open up the steel door, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those, instead of taking the elevator and taking the stairs, where it's just like a flight of stairs going up and down, you seem to be at the bottom, and the only way is up.
I guess that I'm
A bunch of flights of stairs, yeah.
I'm gonna start going up, yeah. With Chip, I'm like attached to him. No.
Jay, you rush all the way back in the opposite direction, and you also come to another door. It's a steel door as well. Do you go in? No sign of the masked
where'd she
ghoul.
go?
I'll say the masked ghoul from now on.
Is it going up as well?
Have you opened it?
Yeah, sure, I open.
Yeah, if you open and you kind of step through, Felipe is like, "Man, come on, what the fuck?" You guys emerge into a much larger open chamber where you see these humanoids who have blackened eye sockets, and they look like dolls of different kinds and different shapes, like puppets almost. And they're all working in this factory that is creating a multitude of both more dolls and some other kind of substance that you don't recognize. But it just looks like a bunch of workers who literally have no soul. And you can also see the sort of framework for kind of like a set piece of 2 chambers that you guys were just in. And it's just this room of and just terrifying looking figures.
I don't see her in here, obviously, right?
You have a passive perception of 20, you don't see her anywhere. No, nothing.
I don't think I want to be in here, actually.
I'm fucking with you, dude. Let's get out.
Yes.
All
Get
right.
the fuck out of here, Felipe.
Deuces. Man, are you sure? Like, do you want to talk to him? I don't want to talk to him. Do you though? Like, man, I'm kind of curious, you know. But never mind. I'm
What if they like?
curious to kill
What
the frog, you know.
if they like grabbed me and sucked my eye sockets out and made me
Hey, should we be
do
concerned
physical
that
labor?
Chip's arms kind of look like theirs? And you see that some of these figures have different stitching or make, if that makes sense. Some are the plastic sort of action figure like dolls, and others are stitched together yarn or whatever other kind of like dolls and plushies and puppets are made out of. With like the button eyes. Some have the button eyes, some have the hollowed out eye sockets.
You know what, Felipe? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I'm gonna try to talk to one of those workers.
So you walk up, some of them is just doing like a
Hey, how about this Sunday
routine
in the factory, huh?
of operating a machine, and when they look at you, it fills you with a sense of unexplainable or indescribable dread to your core. When you look at something that is animated like a human, works like a human, has the face of a human without, like a pre-designed face of a human without eye sockets or facial features, and there's no human soul. They look at you
I'm probably
and they go back.
I'm probably in that fight and flight mode where it's like I'm frozen for a second. Okay, fuck this, and I fucking run.
Yeah, one belted. All right. In the direction of where Chip and Gublek
Yeah.
went.
That way
Okay.
for sure.
So you'll get to where they're going to get a bit later. For Gublek and Chip, you guys run up this flight of stairs. I guess you slither or you goop
Goop
I
up.
goop.
up the flight of
Gublek is I mean, he's not like fucking breathing because he doesn't really breathe, but Chip would definitely be able to tell from how wide and more unblinking his eyes are that Gublek is very visibly just terrified of this place.
Hey, Gublek,
No,
this-
no bad.
where are we headed, buddy?
Up and then go away forever.
Do you know anything about the pig girl? Is that why you're scared?
Do I know anything about the pig girl?
How much would you know? I mean, you didn't stay around here long.
Can I make a
I don't know how much
can
you
I make
know
a history
about-
check? Can I just make a
Sure.
history? I don't have a great. Let's see. Oh, just an 8.
You're pretty unsure. I mean, I get the vibe that you weren't here long, correct?
Yeah, I wasn't.
Then yeah,
Okay.
you're not really sure what's going on. You just know where you are. You have an idea of where you are, just not how it, like what goes on here. No idea.
No, it's worse.
Worse
much-
doesn't sound very good.
Much worse. We go top speed now. Away
maybe
from worse.
maybe we would go a little faster if you let me walk on my own.
Yo,
As it
okay.
pans out and I'm being dragged.
Up the steps, she was like, get them.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah,
this,
Gublek's eyes sort of shoot back, looks down, looks up. Oh, he lets go of you.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh.
new friend, I claim you.
Oh. And I just get up and I start shaking my arms and little like goop comes off of me.
I collect
Okay.
all the miscellaneous pieces.
in this tower of
Lead the
stairs,
way.
there's also sort of this like flashing, spinning red light that comes in and out like a light that like fills this room with this red glow that is sort of blinking in and out, as if there's some sort of emergency. And as you guys are running the steps, you get about maybe 10 or 15 flights, and then you hear faintly below you the door of the steel door that you walked through open again. And to you guys, it might spook you because you don't know who it is, but this is when, Jay, you also enter in the same place and you see this flight of stairs that just seems to go up.
Oh no, he here, we go! And I'm gonna start going as fast as fucking possible up these stairs and gesture
you're
for
both
Chip
in
to
it.
do the same.
Okay,
Yeah,
Felipe,
my head,
let's get going.
my fucking
right.
eyes fully rotate to the back of my head, and Chip sees as they get my whole body gets incredibly small as I just like accelerate up the stairs.
I'm running.
Wait, Gublek, wait up!
What the fuck is this, man?
Oh, I hear Chip up there.
Oh, I gotta get him. He's not dead yet.
No, don't
That's
get
good.
me! Don't get
Right?
me!
Nobody's gonna get you, Gublek!
You're gonna get me!
So
I
you
was
guys,
just to catch up. I run faster than
Okay, I start hearing the footsteps on the fucking thing and just start screaming.
Stop screaming! No, if anybody's gonna get you, they're gonna know where you are!
all right, Chip and Gublek, you'll be the first ones to come to the very top of the flight of stairs. What feels like maybe 30 or more. Maybe 50. You don't know. It just feels unending. It feels like so many. You just keep running up the steps, and eventually it leads to another one of these steel doors, and you burst through, I assume. And inside is this another steel chamber, but you seem to be sort of on a raised platform that is protected by these steel guardrails, rails. And it's a catwalk that leads out into the circular a larger platform that is raised high above some sort of factory beneath it. Like, you can't see much of what's going on beneath it, but you do see like these large steel pipes and alike that crawl along the walls and web down into the cylindrical sort of tower. And at the end of this circular platform, sort of standing in front of what looks to be a mountain of different dolls and plushies and puppets and multiple screens as well, and like a big control board. And they seem to be watching some sort of screen.
Oh, no.
And
It's U2's HQ.
and the CEO of U2's turns around.
Fucking Austin. No, Austin's cool, bro.
I'm joking. But this figure is a silhouette as they're sort of being lit by the screens, and they're just surrounded by these different dolls, these collection. And you walk in, you see they're watching a screen that is the staircase you were just running up. And you see Jay and Felipe run up past the camera.
Oh, no,
And they
no,
turn-
no.
They turn around as at your arrival. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Seriously, wait, I just want to make sure this is clear. Like, me and Felipe are running up the stairs and we turn around on the camera.
Like, no, like
No, the
they
figure
basically
turned
saw
around.
the figure turn around. The figure was watching you guys
Oh.
run up the steps.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they saw you guys on the screen. Even
I
from
don't
that
know why
distance.
I interpreted that the opposite way.
You and your fucking cliffhangers, Grizzly. I can't take it.
So next time, we'll see what's going on.
If this the dude, if this the person.
This is the guy, the doctor, El Doctor.
Let's talk about our theories.
El
though.
Doctor Horrible! Thank you for listening to that episode of Just Roll With It, which is only made possible by our wonderful patrons over at Patreon. Patrons get exclusive access to our other campaigns like Apotheosis, a mini campaign where me, Grizzly, and Bisley play as a trio of god slayers trying to set the world free from a corrupted pantheon. That sounds cool. It definitely doesn't immediately go off the rails and become the funniest thing you've ever heard, that's for sure. It's very serious and grimdark. You'll love it. We just made the first episode publicly available, but the campaign finale is being posted on Patreon this week. So there's never been a better time to become a patron and catch up before the finale at patreon.com/justrollwithit. We'll also be catching some of you over there at Just Rolled With It, the show after the show where we talk about the show. We're going to be talking about all sorts of fun Gooblex stuff, plot theories. We'll probably just evolve and talk about the Twilight movies or peanut butter or some shit, but it'll be good. We'll see you over there. And thank you, of course, especially to our high rollers. Who are our high rollers? Wow, I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you all of their names. Agar Steeljaw, Alyssa, Amber Curry, Artemis Loves You, Baka 7, Beans, Blue Blend Blop, Boscoat, Bree Lee, Buttery Toast, Cowls, The Folded Pizza Zone, Cheshire, Chunk Lord, Cornier Comet, Crobins, Daxy Boy, Deathclaw. Definitely not a turtle. Did someone say Colin? Elvish Cyborg, Expoogaloo, Finrua, Fly Guy, Funny Hats Incorporated, Gillian's biggest fan. I'm in a ball forever. Change your name. Grand Archer, Hollow, the Fallen Prince. I have Jedied, now I am Jeded. I think that's a quote from my Fallen Order video. Wow, a true fan. Thank you. I see Sharky. I'm butt flusting. Jaden Grant, Jay Newell, Joey Madness, Jordan Darlin, JRWI Enjoyer, Just Gherkin, Me Too, Jew Zombo, Kev Senpai, Kiwi Palm, Lord Ticklefish, Man-Made Imp, Material Seaweed, Mega Cyanax, Mitchell Iverson, Mithril Gear 417, Mr. Nacho, Non-Ex Lodal, Oh Kerberos, Pengu, Pippin the Magi, page 2. It keeps going. Red Sauce Over Paradise, Riker Sin, Riker Kurotu, Sandy 007, Scarab 5, Serene is actually a skeleton, Sleepy Wither, Sorcerer Punk, Spinyax, Star-Crowned Ravings, Sweet Cacti, Tane Lambert, the snazziest, Teddy Loves Bites, okay, Scary, The Awesome Man, Vapor, Walfie, Wild James, Raytheon, Zerberus, and your personal jester. And I'll see you guys next week where I will once again be, funny fluid.